Today, I'm joined by Mark Hubbard, the head coach of the UNH men's soccer program, whose team was picked to finish first once again this year in the America East men's soccer poll after claiming last year's title. Mark, congratulations on being picked first again. You won your fourth title in the last 5 years, tournament title this past year. What does it mean to continue to get that respect from your peers in being selected, right at the top again in 2023?
Yeah, we don't put a ton of stock, obviously, in preseason poll. We want to be focused on sort of the daily regimen and habits that we create, and hopefully at the end that will carry out to the final poll. But it definitely reflects kind of our standards and our goals and what we're hoping to achieve again this year.
Looking at the league as a whole, it seems the margin for error in conference play just gets slimmer and slimmer. And last year we had three different programs beat ranked teams with UVM, and Albany all beating ranked opponents. What is it about this league that you've seen in the last few years as you've been a part of it in the way that it really has been very tight, top to bottom?
I think there's, over the course of time, there's been some good longevity with the head coaches, but this year kind of brings a little bit of a shakeup and change with some of the programs. So I think we're definitely planning on the conference being stronger than ever this year, and it's only going to help our conference RPI and make those games much more meaningful. In hopes that we're able to again be a conference that can get multiple teams selected into the NCAA tournament.
Has it affected your scheduling at all, knowing that, there is that possibility, and both, Vermont and New Hampshire have proven that they can win multiple games in the NCAA tournament, and just getting that respect that, you guys schedule tough opponents, you can beat them, and that knowing that it doesn't necessarily mean it's the end all be all. If you drop one of those games in non-conference play, you still have a chance to maybe get an at-large bid if you don't win that conference tournament.
Yeah, that's really the goal. I think scheduling is the most important thing, even on top of recruiting. Because if you don't have a good schedule, it doesn't matter how good your players are. So we take a lot of time in preparing that and making sure that our out of conference games provide us with enough challenge and high RPI, so that if we get into situations in our conference tournament where anything can happen, that we're still in that good position. But I think this year scheduling's been harder than ever, and I feel like a lot of our teams that are up here in the Northeast being able to get good, strong home and homes against, say, Power Five conference teams is really been a challenge. But I think going into conference play this year, I think I'm kind of predicting that there's going to be less of a sort of drop in RPI, and those games I'm hoping will be even stronger, so that regardless of results in our play, our RPI will hold strong through October.
You did lose some key contributors from last year's team. You bring back a number as well. So now that you are back, what's that process of acclimating all the newcomers to the program?
Getting new guys on the same page is a process that evolves every single year and can change, depending upon your leadership. And I feel very strongly about sort of our core leadership this year, and being able to help the staff get what is going to be 15 newcomers together with our returning group. So if we're looking at our preseason squad, we've got 18 new players that haven't experienced a preseason here in Durham. So we definitely have our hands full in terms of getting everyone together and on the same page and building that bond. But that's always a work in progress, and usually takes a few weeks into the season to kind of figure out roles and responsibilities. And
Mark, well, I appreciate the time and best of luck.
yeah, thanks a lot, Ben. Appreciate it.